Yeah. May I be light?
May I be light?
May I be light? May I be light?
May I be light in you. May you be
Light in me, into our hearts, into our souls, let love abide. May I be love in you, may you be love in me, from this place out to the world for all time. May I be light in you, may you be light in me, into our hearts, into our souls, let love abide. May I be love in you, may you be love in me, from this place out to the world for all time.
Nice job, nice job.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome. My name is Crystal Norman. My pronouns are she, her, and I am your worship associate on this beautiful Sunday morning. We welcome you into the sanctuary where we celebrate diversity and learn from one another, no matter our differences. In order to deepen our connections and transform the world with love, let us begin our worship with these opening words by Reverend Tess Baumberger and Cindy Clarenbach, called Bringing Lightness Where There Is Heaviness, Joy Where There Is Sorrow. From the Unitarian writer Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol. I have always thought of Christmas time when it has come round as a good time, a kind, forgiving, charitable time, the only time I know of in the long calendar of the year, when men and women seem by one consent to open their shut-up hearts freely and to think of people below them as if they were really our fellow passengers. May this holiday season bring lightness where there is heaviness, joy where there is sorrow. We are so glad to have you here today with us as we strive to bring lightness and joy in a world that has been so full of heaviness and sorrow. And Heather will now bring some announcements.
Well, good morning.
Good morning.
I'm Heather Norby. I'm the spiritual life director for this fantastic congregation. I use the pronouns she and her. And if this is your first milk and cookie communion, then you should know that we take themed pajama worship services very seriously. We also take being silly and joyful very seriously. So thank you for joining us. I look forward to this all year long. Yeah. All right, to get us started, Dorothy has, it's not really an announcement. She's going to share some gratitude.
Oh, the auction was such a success because of you guys. Thank you so much for your donations and your buying. And you can still buy online. Look at the newsletter. You can still buy things. But thank you so much. It gives me lots of hope. Hope that we are a committee and we are together.
Thank you, Dorothy. All right, Ambra's still looking for people to sign up to help out with hospitality. Just one Sunday every once in a while. The sign-up sheets are out on the hall table by the entryway door. And of course, we do need help with Christmas Eve, both setting up and taking down. And I am grateful for our new members, Dave Mertz and Rowan Infinity, for just jumping on in there and helping out with hospitality today, and everybody else as well. So thank you all so much. The, what does that say? 48th annual MLK Parade is Saturday, January 17th at 1 p.m. So mark your calendars now, because it really is just around the corner. We will be marching as we have been doing for years, but for the second time, we'll be marching with the Interfaith Coalition of Polk County. So we all march as our individual churches, but we have one banner that says that we are the Interfaith Coalition of Polk County. So please plan to join us. More details will be in the newsletter. Today after service, there'll be a leadership committee chair meeting. This is for committee chairs and for leaders or people who are interested in leadership. It's going to just be on the patio after service. It will be fun, casual, just sort of a getting familiar with each other and the work that we do sort of thing. So if you are a leader, you want to be a leader or a committee chair, please join us on the patio. I don't have a time nailed down yet. It's just kind of whenever we get over there. Milk and cookie communion days are just kind of like that. Okay, now I have a very special announcement and a little plan here. So we had our new member ceremony a few weeks ago, but we had two individuals who were out of town but still want to become members. And so I'm going to take a moment to officially make Kermit and Barbara members. So if they would please, they will sign the book. Where's Petra? Oh, there you are. Could you please find a space in there for Kermit and Barbara to sign the book, make it official. We'll get their details and all of that. Uh-huh. One of them's date of birth, Kermit. So here's the thing. Kermit, how old are you? How young are you?
Conceptually, I'm 91.
Okay, 91. Now, it may be that you are the youngest, oldest person to sign the book at that age. However, we had a member live to be 102 years old, Tom Mead's father. I don't know, Tom Mead's around here. 103, I'm sorry, 103 years old. So we do challenge you, Kermit, to make sure that you beat that. All right. Okay. Woo! So Kermit and Barbara Barbara, joining the Unitarian Universalist congregation of Lakeland means being part of this funky and fun little church community under the tall pines. It means pitching in and speaking out on the future of our congregation. It means being supported and receiving the gifts of the Spirit so you may grow yourself, and it also means giving to and supporting others. It means helping us as a whole and interconnected church community work towards our mission of love plus connection equals transformation, and towards the aspirations that we have for ourselves and the world. Barbara and Kermit, if you will join us in this mission and aspirational work, please say, I will. Thank you. I will. I heard it. I will. All right. Woo! We receive you with open hands and hearts as you join us. We once again renew our own commitment to the religious community. We are proud and happy to have you among us. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Woo!
Thank you.
You are welcome. Thank you and welcome once again. All right, please check the back of your order of service and our e-newsletter, which is published on Mondays, for more information on other events. All right, we will now light the chalice. All right.
The flaming chalice is the symbol of this Unitarian Universalist faith. We light it each Sunday, as do UU churches around the world, to create sacred space, to connect us with one another, and to remember who we are as a people of faith. As we light our chalice today, let us recite together the covenant we make that centers us in love and motivates us to light up our world with our shared Unitarian Universalist values. As Unitarian Universalists, we covenant congregation to congregation and through our association to support and assist one another in our ministries. We draw from our heritages of freedom, reason, hope, and courage, building on the foundation of love.
Love is the power that holds us together and is at the center of our shared values. We are accountable to one another for doing the work of living our shared values through the spiritual discipline of love.
Inseparable from one another,
These shared values are
justice, equity, transformation, pluralism, interdependence, and generosity. Thank you, Ken, for lighting our chalice. Let us now rise in body or spirit to sing in English and then in Spanish our hymn number 123, Spirit of Life.
the wind.
you, band. With Jason added today.
Woo!
We see you. Thank you, Adam, Isaiah, and Jason. Wonderful. Here we gather, tucked back in this friendly neighborhood between the beautiful tall pines. We are a small church with big aspirations. But we can achieve those aspirations if everyone gives of their time, talents, and treasures. Our shared Unitarian Universalist value of generosity calls us to be faithful UUs by covenanting with one another to freely and compassionately share our presence and resources. This is the time in our worship service when we are given the opportunity to share. Special collection today will be going to the Kitty Cat Lounge and UUCL cats. Technically, they belong to the neighbors. But we do want to control the pet population. So, Ambra, would you like to say something about the Kitty Cat Lounge? If you haven't been to the Kitty Cat Lounge, I do recommend you go. It's a great place. It's fun. They have good coffee, tea, and pastries, and the kitty cats are so cute.
My favorite cat is Brooke. She's the one with the really mean face. But she's really sweet, so ask Ambra. Yeah.
Yes, she is also my favorite cat. So Kitty Cat Lounge, just to let you know, I'm sure many people here know that I volunteer there. I've been volunteering about 8-9 months now. They opened a little over 2 years ago. They are a LGBTQ-friendly green business. They share a lot of our UU values. They partner with Saving Paws, which is a animal rescue. As of today, they have had 189 adoptions with 4 pending applications right now.
Woo!
Unfortunately, like a lot of businesses right now, particularly small businesses, they are struggling financially. Donations and adoptions are also down. Their washer has been broken for about 3 months. Cindy, who is the owner, is having to take clothes home take items home every night to do laundry. Unfortunately, she thought she had an extended warranty, but unfortunately, the associate who sold her the washer sold her a warranty for residential rather than business. So that was no good. She also wanted to let you know I told her about this. She's very, very thankful that for your contributions that you're going to be giving this donation to her as well. Other ways you can help out, just to let you know, they have an Amazon wish list under KCL Kitty Wish List or Wishes. You can also go, of course, by giving them business, buying stuff for, as she said, pastries, teas, coffees. They also have special events that are free, but the proceeds from those go to the Kitty Cat Lounge for any merchandise that's sold. For example, this coming Saturday, the 27th, if you're Stranger Things fans like I am, they're having a Stranger Things night market from 5 to 8 with food, merchandise, and music, all associated with the show, and all the profits from that will be going. Yes.
Where is the Kitty Cat Lounge?
It is at 948 East Orange Street. Thank you for reminding me. If it's a little hard to find, it's right off 98 or right off Bartow Road.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Ambra. Yes. Today, the youth, the children, will pass the plates for our collection. And I believe we have our wonderful Melissa and Jerry Marshall to assist with the youth. As you help support this church community and make it a place for us all to learn and grow, know in your hearts that we appreciate you tremendously. Please help us grow into the dreams we have for UUCL, and as our ushers pass the plates for our collection, if you like to do so digitally, we have a donation button on the web page that you can do so digitally. Yes. Now. No, not cookie time yet. Not cookie time yet. That's later. That's later. Yeah, you get cookies later. Later. Thank you all. Thank you so much. Our ritual of the sharing of joys and sorrows is a prayerful time in which we listen to our hearts, minds, bodies, and souls to discern what it is we need in this moment of healing. This ritual allows us to connect our lives and deepen our faith in the understanding that we belong to one another. We are here to care for each other, and through caring and action, we illuminate the beauty of our interdependence. In our Joys and Sorrows book, you are able to write any significant joy or sorrow occurring in your life that you would like for the congregation to know. Today, we have from Michelle, all my kiddos together for the holidays. Isn't that wonderful? Yes. Destiny said, please keep my grandmother in your thoughts. She has been taken to hospital and they are suggesting a rehab center with a transition to a nursing home. It's not how I imagined my holidays to go. We hope your grandmother receives excellent care and support. I would like to also share that recently I've been very angry about things going on in the world, violence that seems unnecessary and sad. And last night I was able to attend a Yuletide celebration with the Byrne brothers at Bach Tower, and it was very joyful to see people dancing and enjoying the Irish music. So I just wanted to share with you that stay hopeful and, you know, get out when you can and do fun things and move your body because it feels good. Unless you have a hurt back, and then it, yeah. You are now invited to come forward for our ritual of joys and sorrows. You may take whichever stone or stones feels right to you and drop it in the bowl, connecting to others, feeling the power of being together in this community. Yes, Joshua?
The song that we're going to do, well, one of them. So often when we're learning songs here, I will say, I don't know this song. I didn't learn it when I was in Hebrew school. This song I learned in Hebrew school. This
Happy Hanukkah.
I think that's appropriate.
You are holding. Yes.
You may come forward to put stones in the bowl.
Children of the earth, we have come to sing to each other, sister to brother, songs of our mother earth. and soon we'll breathe our last breath, and wake will the death
bear
bells
witness to winter's birth.
Children of the earth, can you feel the air getting cold as darkness takes hold and sleep covers mother?
Good job.
Children of the earth, we have come to sit in the darkness, breathe in the silence, think of our mother.
One more verse, we got it.
Okay, that's it, okay.
You want another one?
That's it. Okay, let's go.
children of the earth. We have come to sing to each other, sister to brother, songs of our mother.
And Pedro will put stones in for those folks who are joining us online. Good morning. Thank you for joining us. Okay. What a blessing it is that there's so much joy in the room, even as we acknowledge our sorrows. That's how we do it, y'all. That's how we refuel ourselves to be able to go back out into the world and be healthy and to take action. So thank you. Well, I'm going to invite the children to come forward. We don't have a lot of seats, but we're going to do the best that we can, maybe to be over in this area here or in a seat. Adam is going to teach you something real quick. This is going to be, I'm sure, a very complex but short explanation.
Azrael, you are the sun. You stand in the middle.
Everybody, come on up. Gather round.
Now, what planet would you like to be?
Planet.
Which one?
Okay, your options are Mercury, Venus,
Saturn.
Earth. Yeah, you don't know what these planets are.
Venus. Yes. Earth.
Toss not the planets.
Like I said, you never know what's going to happen.
All right, Israel. We're the sun. All right. Ladies and gentlemen. What do the planets do around the sun?
Orbit.
They orbit. Orbit around me, please. Orbit. Orbit. Oh, but they orbit around the sun. Let's do it. Let's do it. Orbit around me. All right.
Good, girls. You got it, you got it.
Around me so far. Fabulous. That's wonderful. Right? Okay, cool. Now, that's orbiting. Now, who knows what else? Okay, so when planets orbit around, the Earth orbits around the sun, when they go all the way around, we call that? A year. Now, there she goes, there she goes. That's the Earth right there, orbiting around. Have we gone around once already?
Yes.
Beautiful. All right. I think the sun wants to do this. Now, what does the Earth do? Come over here, Earth. Thank you, planets. Thank you, sun. Go ahead and face them. And here we go. Here we have the Earth. Hold it up nice high over your head so they can see it. Woohoo! Like this. There we go. Hold it right there. Now, you'll notice the Earth is tilted because it's on an axis. The axis points at 22 degrees. It's not flat and perpendicular to the Earth, to the sun. All right. Now, when the Earth does this, what do we call that? Rotating. Thank you very much. How many times, when the Earth does one rotation, what do we call that? A day. A day. Thank you very much. Now, so, as, tell me your name, please. As Rachel accurately said, the Earth both orbits and rotates at the same time.
Wow.
Great. Thank you. Now hold it nice and straight. Hold it nice and straight. Actually, you just do like this, right here. This is how you do it. Spin, 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 spin. Great. And of course, your sister's the moon going around the waist of the Earth. All right, cool. Now, the last thing that I want to point out is today, at precisely 10:03, just slightly more than an hour ago, we had our solstice. What kind of solstice? Winter solstice. During the winter solstice, where's my sun? Someone hold the sun up, please. There we go, sun. The Earth axis points away from the sun if you're looking from the north side, right? Quick, everyone, y'all know what the North Pole is? Yeah. Who lives at the North Pole? Yeah. All right, thank you very much. And? Rudolph, lovely. Okay, so if you're looking where Santa lives, and then you go to the Grinch. Yeah, but I'm thinking the North Pole. Okay, I don't know where the Grinch lives. Anyway, so where the North Pole is pointed away from the sun at its most extreme, it's wintertime. That's winter solstice. Now, last thing I want to show here, if I may. This is the sun. We'll clip it on here. All right, there we go. Now we have, I'm going to call this Lights Bright Light the Sun. Rachel, would you please bring the earth over here? Now, which way, at winter solstice, which way is the axis facing? Away. So point that axis away. So you see that little blue thing? Go rotate that way. Beautiful. Now, as you spin it, some of the earth has sunlight, some of it doesn't, right? So as you can see, there's an area where there's no light at all. Beautiful. Rachel knows all about this. Thank you. Anything else you want to know?
Where's Scandinavia?
So, Rachel, can you point out Scandinavia? Who knows where Scandinavia is? Scandinavia? Hold that. Show Scandinavia. Scandinavia? Hold that, please. Show me where Scandinavia is. Does anyone know where Scandinavia is? Hey, point to it, please. Right there. Right there. Scandinavia. Spin that earth. Woohoo. Beautiful. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Is that enough?
Yeah, so, great. Thank you. So,
Thank you. Please put the planets back in the box. Thank you. There's Pluto, Jupiter, the big one, Jupiter.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and put the globes on the stage, and you can take the balls and the lamp away.
We're going to stash these over here.
Yeah. Sure. And then, my dear young children and youth, you can have a seat somewhere that you're comfortable, because I'm just going to tell a little story, and you'll want to pay attention. You'll want to put on those listening ears and pay attention. I did say milk and cookie communion is always a little chaotic, right? But we go with it joyfully. All right. Great. So I'm going to speak from up here. Can you see me? Okay, great. There we go. So we saw that Scandinavia is kind of there at the top of the earth in the Arctic Circle, which means, what's it like there this time of year? Cold and dark. So it's really important to folks in that region of the world that they celebrate the winter solstice, because that's the promise that the sun is going to return. Long ago, before humans had a scientific understanding of the world, before they knew that the earth was tilted on its axis and rotated and orbited the sun, they used stories to explain how and why and when things would happen. We call those stories myths. And those myths were shaped and reshaped by the humans that told them for hundreds, even thousands of years. And those stories shaped human culture, how we interact with one another, and the traditions and the rituals that we keep. And while those stories are myths, meaning the events in the story probably didn't happen in the way that they were told, the stories still hold truth. They hold magic too, in fact. And do you know why? Because those stories hold the truth of love and of joy and of renewal, and that helped people have hope. Having hope is what saved the two frogs we read about a couple weeks ago, remember? The two frogs, yeah. And so when we choose hope, we can work magic in the world. So the story we are going to explore today is the story of the Yule goat from Scandinavia. We will learn how it came to be and what it means to the people who live there and keep the traditions of this very special goat. Or should I say goats? Because as you will hear, it started with two goats that belonged to a god named Thor. Have you ever heard of Thor? What do you know about him? Yeah. He is the god of lightning and thunder, and he had two goats, and the goats were named Tangrisnir and Tangnioster. Tangnisnir. Thank you, Destiny. Tangrisnir. Let's say it together. Tangrisnir and Tangnioster. That's teeth bearer and teeth grinder. This story about Thor and the Yule goats is very old, going back to the days of pagan Norse beliefs during the Viking Age. It is said that Thor rode his chariot across the sky, the goats pulling it with sparks from their hooves, creating thunder and lightning. The stories were an important part of their harvest rituals because they helped the people understand that the sun would come back and that they could grow food once again. But why goats? Why goats? Well, yes, goats were domesticated by humans about 11,000 years ago. And so throughout human history, goats have been constant companions to people all around the world, including Scandinavia. Goats represent strength, and people used the goats for many types of necessities like fur, milk, meat, and bones, things they needed to live. Now, Thor was known as the god of the people, meaning he helped, protected, and supported the people. He had a strong connection with them, just like the humans did with the goats. So the goats were a part of that connection. They let people know that they could trust Thor, that he would help them survive and be able to get food, and that he would protect them with his strength. But Thor's goats weren't just any old goats. We know they could pull the chariot and fly through the sky and make thunder and lightning, but there was something else. Thor traveled around the Norse world and visited his friends and feasted with them, and believe it or not, he actually slaughtered his goats and they ate them for dinner. What do you think about that? But remember, this is just a story, and even if the things in the story didn't actually happen, there's still some truth and magic in the story. So don't fret, because these goats were magic, remember? If the bones of Tangrisnir and Tangnioster were left whole and put back together exactly in the right way to make a proper skeleton, Thor could magically resurrect the goats with his hammer. He could bring them back to life. Don't try this with your goats at home. They were magical, replenishing goats, and just like the sun, they would come back and offer sustenance to the people once again. Goats became a symbol of sustenance. That's food and drink that sustains us, and rebirth, just like the sun. And so they became a symbol of rebirth at winter solstice. They became the Yule goat. As it goes, however, things changed. People's beliefs changed. That's because about 1,000 years ago, Christians came to Scandinavia and spread a different religion. And sometimes when some people believe one thing, and then another group of people believe another thing, people stop understanding one another, and they generate fear instead of understanding. And that's what happened. But that, of course, is not in line with our value of pluralism, is it? Where we learn from one another. Well, anyway, I guess they didn't have the value of pluralism going on way back then. So the Christians that came wanted to do away with the Old Norse pagan beliefs, and so they made the Yule goat out to be something to be scared of, and so that people would stop worshiping Thor and start worshiping Jesus. So it became a tradition during those times that a man from the village would dress like a goat and go knock on the doors of people's houses, making loud noises and demanding food. Oh, who's there?
Oh my, what's that?
Oh, it's a goat. Oh, it's Thor and this goat. Oh my goodness, I think the goat wants to be fed. The goat is hungry. I think we're supposed to feed the goat. Who wants to feed the goat? Look at that. Is that a nice goat? It's a nice goat, so there's no reason to be afraid of the goat, is there? I do believe there's hand sanitizer as well. If you're going to eat cookies, you probably just want to wash your hands. What a sweet goat. Well, kids, have you ever met a goat before? Are you afraid of the goats? Well, even if people were told to be scared of the goats, it didn't last. People kept choosing hope over and over again, and the Yule goat came back as a winter helper and a generous gift bringer. And Petra, I think the goat even brought us gifts. The goat brought us gifts. What did the goat bring us? Oh, the straw goat ornaments, of course. You see, a straw goat ornament is very popular in Scandinavia today because they do celebrate Christmas, but the spirit of Thor's goats still remain and have become a very important part of their Christmas traditions. And so we're going to hand out these straw goats to everyone. You can take them home, or you can decorate our tree when you come up for milk and cookies. Please wash your hands. In Sweden and Norway, Denmark, and Finland, these straw goats are seen everywhere around this time of year. It is said that they are made from the final straw of the harvest, believed to hold the crop's spirit and ensure a successful harvest in the next year. It brings people joy and reminds them to choose hope. Oh, good. Did Rusty get enough to eat over there? Well, Rusty and Dave, thank you so much. Woo! Yeah, Dave, you really brought the magic today, and that's fantastic. You're welcome to hang out, of course, in the sanctuary, if Rusty's okay with that. Give the goat a cookie. We might. Speaking of cookies, you are probably wondering, when on earth are we going to get to the milk and cookies? We're almost there. Oh. Thank you so much. Well, before we partake in these delicious gifts that we've all brought, I want us to remember our value of generosity. I don't know if we have the words or not. That's okay. I will read it. We cultivate, oh good, we do. Spirit of gratitude and hope. We covenant to freely and compassionately share our faith,
presence, and resources. Our generosity connects us to one another in relationships of interdependence and mutuality.
The Yule Goat wants you to remember your value of generosity too. So much so that there's a fun song about it. Coming up in just a sec. Hit the video back there, Tech. Which is Vaisal. Thank you, Vaisal. Do we have a picture?
The deep snow is falling, the fire's burning low. A smell of fresh baked bread beneath the candles glow. But listen close, my family, for a spirit is near. The Julbakken walks the shadows in the darkest time of year. He's not made of straw, not yet, though the tale will change and bend. He's an invisible watcher, a protective silent friend. Oh, the Yule God is watching, check your feast and check your spirit in the freezing holy dark. Give your plenty to the neighbor, be generous and true. The Julbakken brings the bounty, if the bounty flows from you. He ensures the preparations, a blessing for the yield. Do not let the Julbakken your generosity fail. If the house is kind and open, if the food is shared in full, the goat will leave a blessing at the turning of the year. But a stingy heart and tight fists can anger the great beast, and misfortune will visit when the winter winds increase. So leave a little something, a handful for the stray, to keep the magic bright until the light returns the day.
Now the folk put on their costumes, straw horns upon their head. The playful gold tradition starts where the true gold is fled. We knock upon the doors, now a mischievous parade, with songs of joyful caroling, a joyful winter masquerade.
Oh, the Yule goat is knocking, we're here for food and singing as the Yuletide strikes the clock. Give a drink and give a greeting, be generous and true. The Jewbackin brings the bounty, if the bounty flows from you. He ensures the celebrations, a blessing for the year. Happy Yule. And good fortune is the message that you hear.
Woo! Well, I will say you're just right in there with the Swedish tradition of lighting the tree and then singing and dancing around. Because they started doing this around the year 1000 AD, dancing and singing around the tree, because they thought the world was going to end. And so they said, let's sing and dance. So, yeah, y'all, woo! We did it. All right, well, the Yule goats reminded us in that song that in order to keep hope alive, we have to be generous with one another. After we are done partaking of our milk and cookie communion, we will package up all the leftovers and give them to Ken and Dorothy to take to Munn Park to hand out to our unhoused community. And now I will bless those cookies so that you can eat them. Spirit of life and love. Oh, okay. Our tables are full of milk and cookies once again today on this winter solstice. That abundance is a blessing. Let us remember that these cookies are more than just sweet treats, as they were prepared or purchased with care and are symbols of our love for one another. These cookies are bringers of joy as we partake in this communion together, strengthening our connections and building a community that aspires to make this world a sweeter place to be. You may now indulge, however, I think Crystal has some instructions, a note.
Okay, so we do have a variety of milks to choose from, so if you will please say if you want regular, that is cow's milk, or 2% cow's milk. Okay, and Athena is showing them. And we also have oat milk and almond milk and chocolate milk. I think it's almond also. Okay, it's chocolate almond. Okay, so we're gonna be pouring, so if you will just say, if you want regular, 2%, oat, almond, and there's only one chocolate, so maybe, yeah, sorry, I did. If you notice, the goat is a male.
After this, I'm not sure.
I would say if you want to do it exactly.
Oh, okay.
Did anyone actually turn on?
Testing. This is Christmas. And what have you done? Another year over, and a new one just begun. And so this is Christmas. I hope you have fun. The near and the dear ones, the old and the young. A very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Let's hope for a good one without any fear. So this is Christmas, for weak and for strong, for rich and the poor ones. The road is so long. So happy Christmas for black and for white, for yellow and red ones. Let's stop all the fight. A very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Let's hope for a good one without any fear. And so this is Christmas. And what have we done? Another year over, a new one just begun. So happy Christmas. We hope you have fun. The near and the dear ones, the old and the young. A very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Let's hope for a good one without any fear. War is over if you want it. War is over now.
our musicians get milk and cookies, we could put our chalice out, and then when you all have your milk and cookies, then we can sing our closing song if you'd like. Does that sound like a plan? Yeah, this is what we do on milk and cookie communions. Make the plan as we go. So Helen will extinguish our chalice while we say, we extinguish this chalice, but not the light of truth, the warmth of love, or the fire of commitment. These we carry in our hearts and out into the world. Thank you. So when they go through the line, they will then come back and we will do our closing song, which is Sleigh Ride, of course. We could call it Chariot Ride, but it'll be Sleigh Ride. Yeah, musicians get to skip the line. Whew.
picture.
Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells swing and jingle bells swing.